Hey there guys, this is a little vlog update for you. I haven't posted in a while, so I figured I would do a bit of recording today. It's been a little cooler lately. It's probably about maybe 2 degrees above zero right now. We've had a little bit of snowfall. Yeah, it's a bit chilly, but it's a clear day. The roads are more or less clear of ice, so I figured I'd just go riding around a couple of neighborhoods while I run an errand and give you guys an update. So yeah, life has been a bit busy lately as we approach Christmas, and also I'm doing some renovations on the house, and it's taking up a lot of my time. I have been editing the San Francisco trip. I promise you I have not forgotten it. It's just taken a while, and actually I've gotten a couple of bits of feedback from some subscribers as to how they like to see some of my videos being edited, so that meant having to change a few things and try some new ideas, and hopefully you guys will like the end results. And what else do we have in news? Well, I guess for those of you who follow the motovlogging community, probably the biggest news that we've had in the past couple of weeks was the fact that M13 or Mortith 13 had a major accident. For those of you who don't know, M13 is a motovlogger. In fact, I believe he is the original motovlogger. He's a Canadian who has been living in Taiwan for many years now, and has been vlogging, not just about motorcycle stuff, but just general life stuff, and also has tours of Taiwan on scooters, and he is worth checking out. I'm gonna put a link to his channel in the description. But what's more important is the fact that M13 recently had a very bad crash during his most recent tour, and you know, he made it sound, you know, like it wasn't so bad, but looking at the pictures and videos, I think it's really bad. The poor guy, you know, broken both legs, and more importantly, seems to have lost the use of half his left hand, and that is, you know, a major change in his life. And he has also, you know, been very worried about how he's going to support his family, his son, and there are links that I might put up here in the description of the video for those of you who know about M13 and would like to donate to him to help him out financially. You know, we're all in this together as a community of sorts, and every little bit helps, especially for a great guy like M13. So check it out, and yeah, help a guy out, why don't you? I guess thinking about M13's crash, and especially now that it's wintertime and the roads are cold and possibly very slick, it's brought to mind a couple of things that I might like to talk about, and that would be getting into motorcycle accidents. And as they say with riding a motorcycle, it's not if you go down, it's when you go down. I can say that I have actually crashed twice in my motorcycling life. Once when I was very much a noob at motorcycling. I basically went out with my neighbor who rides a Harley, and we did some twisties, and you know, he was being very kind and taking me out and teaching me some stuff, but I was foolish at that time, and I was a bit too gung-ho, and I clearly did not have the skills necessary to negotiate some of those roads, and I ended up actually low-siding my little Honda 250, and it wasn't too bad. I got some nasty scars on my knees for that, and of course at that time I also wasn't wearing proper gear, so that was a huge lesson for me. The second crash I had was later on when I had my Yamaha, my FZ6, and I really loved that bike. Unfortunately, what happened was another low side, and this time it was on a really narrow and twisty back road that I and my buddy were going down, and it was just a case of the oncoming traffic coming around a blind corner, and I was going a little bit too fast. Once again, I was being probably a bit more foolish than I should have been, and all it took was just a pickup truck coming around the blind corner, not being able to avoid it, swerved as best as I could, catch the gravel on the side of the road, and boom, I went down. And I can still remember the sound that you hear of your motorcycle crunching and smashing on the road, breaking plastic sounds, scraping, and then immediately, you know, the feeling of, ah, shit, you know, the embarrassment, the frustration that you feel, you know, and the adrenaline, of course. But yeah, it was not good. That bike was the write-off, and that's really a shame because I really love that bike. So, you know, now we're at the point where, you know, I'm on this Ducati right now, which is the most powerful motorbike I've ever owned and ridden. And, you know, as we go into wintertime, you know, we shouldn't kid ourselves. Yeah, it's got traction control and everything like that, but, you know, it's all it takes is a moment of stupidity, and I could go down on this thing just as easily. Even if the road looks good, even if you think that there's no ice, you must always be careful. So guys, some of the other things that are happening probably in the near future. I've got a motorcycle show that's coming up in late January of 2015, which I will be going to. That's in Vancouver, and I really hope to, well, he's letting me go. I really hope to be able to catch a video of that, and maybe even, you know, go with some friends. So that might be fun. Looking forward to that. Planning, rather discussing what my next road trip will be in the summer of 2015. Got a couple of options. Not really going to mention which ones they are, but I can say that we'll probably head inland, possibly stay within Canada, but just head inland instead, or up north into the wilder parts of northern Canada. Now, how exciting would that be? So riding on a very crisp, wintry fall kind of day, it's really quite nice. As you can see, we've got beautiful clear skies. The air is super crisp. In fact, the ice symbol on my bike has not disappeared ever since I started riding today. It just goes to show how cold it is, even though I'm in the sun. Just kind of keep it in urban and touring modes, none of this sport mode malarkey. Let's go this way. We're kind of in the farmlands farm areas of just outside of Victoria. The roads are kind of straight, which is great for just being able to take my mind off a little bit and concentrate on talking. So guys, I really hope that you all have a good Christmas. I don't think I will post another vlog type video until after Christmas, unless something happens. Maybe I'll do a couple more of those smartphone vlogs. I found that it was really easy to just record like a minute and a half of footage, just talking on my phone about just some random stuff, and it just uploads straight to YouTube for me, which is really helpful. So let's go this way. If you guys have some suggestions for me, feel free to leave them in the comments. Feel free to continue to give me some suggestions. Feel free also to suggest things you'd like to see. You know, I live here in beautiful Victoria, British Columbia, on Vancouver Island, and if anyone is curious what some places look like around here where I live, I would be more than happy to you know, ride there and show you guys what it looks like. Let's go here. Let's head to the beach. It's probably going to be really windy. I got my heated grips on low. I can feel my heated grips, but the tops of my hands are freezing right now. See what the bike says for air temperature. 1 degree Celsius here in the sun. It's 2:19 in the afternoon, and I can feel my my nose is watering. I got the screen at the highest position, so I've got some protection from the airflow, and I'm wearing all my thermals, but oh, I can feel the air. It is really sharp. One thing about having this bike, I feel really sorry that I can't store it indoors when it gets really cold. Unfortunately, while I have a house, I do not have a garage. So what that means is that my poor bike has to sit outside under the deck while it's probably out of the rain and snow. It's definitely not out of the cold. We've got a learner in front of us. And being out in the cold, it got a couple of times when it had problems starting up in the mornings when I was going to work. It just, you know, it just seemed to be solid frozen. And I had to plug the battery tender in every day just to make sure the battery just stays charged. I wonder if they're gonna let me go by. This looks like a good place to stop. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys, as always. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Thanks for putting up with my my ramblings, my oddball videos. It's cold. And there you go. I'll leave you guys with a view of the beach and the sea. Oh, the wind. Look, we got an eagle up there. Can you see that? Look at that, eagle. That's so cool. We've got some geese over there too. Wow. What an awesome place. Some Canadian geese. Okay guys, I'm signing out for real now. Catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.